Happy.
We're happy.
Are we going left over here?
Yeah, no, we're going left, yeah. I can't find Greg and Lucky.
Well, no, you're not going to find it on the radio. It's online.
Oh.
Welcome to another edition of the Happy Hour.
Welcome to it. Hello, how are you doing? Wherever you're watching or listening from, whether you're in your car, at home, driving, whatever you're doing.
Hopefully, if you're feeling sad, we can make you feel a little bit happy. That's what we're doing this for.
This is why we do this. The Happy Hour, an hour of a little bit of joy in the countless hours of the week that you have.
Is it because you haven't achieved your goal of owning a bar that we can't actually have a happy hour where we provide drinks at an affordable rate below normal pricing?
Yeah, not an affordable rate. I still want to make lots of profit. No, at an affordable rate. An affordable rate.
You're actually right. Last week, Lucky spoke about this on the podcast. He said, I don't know if my morals, I think I've changed. I think you have.
No, but listen, if I'm going to own a bar, I don't want to own a bar and then get closed down because I'm giving away free drinks all the time. I want to make a good, I said
at an affordable rate.
Okay,
I didn't say you came in here going, I'm going to rip these flippers off. I'm going to take the money.
As you see them arrive, you're like, I want to take these. Give them the expensive menu.
The unhappy hour.
Yeah. It's like when you go to the coast. The menus of the restaurants change on the coast and December times. Yeah.
You walk in there in your slip-slop shorts and a vest, and they're like, Turaristo. Hand the Turaristo menu. Hand him the Turaristo menu.
Yeah.
They rip you off.
Yeah.
Welcome to it. We're going to go through a lot today. A lot of things coming from you, Lux. Some shower thoughts.
Yeah, some shower thought. It's a very simple shower thought, actually, but it's a shower thought nonetheless.
Where does this water come from? The geyser.
Yeah. Actually, I think let's handle it now. I can handle the shower thought within it because it's a very simple question. Okay. When you go to a restaurant and you order food, so you say at a pizza restaurant, everyone loves pizza, so I'm going to make it simple for everyone. So everyone can, you order pizza.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I was just thinking about someone who doesn't love pizza. No. Doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist, yeah. You order pizza. You say to the waiter, hi, can I get extra avo? And actually make it also extra mushrooms. And they're like, cool. That'll be a little extra. You're like, no, that's fine. They charge you extra for extra things.
Mm-hmm.
But when you say, sorry, listen, can you take the tomato and the caramelized onion
get
off?
It cheaper?
Why not?
Because they've built that into the cost. So I used to do that. I used to have a Regina without mushrooms when I was a kid.
So you had
No, it was just ham. It would just be a ham pizza.
It's a ham pizza, okay.
Yeah.
So you don't like mushrooms?
No, I do now.
You were dumb when you were younger.
Yeah.
So
I didn't know about their hallucinogenic properties.
Oh my god. Yeah. So that was the thought. It's like they charge you extra for extra.
It's the same
topping.
reason as you running your bar. You want to make money. And that's why Indichos came up with their model where you could just order the margarita and then choose your
whatever
separately.
you add on top. Yeah.
But the moment you start putting the bacon, the avo, and the feta on, ching. Credit card starts melting.
There's a mate of mine. He was actually Greg's financial advisor. So this is actually really weird saying this, but
he used to waste money on Indichos.
No,
terrible financial advice.
He was drunk one night and he ordered everything. And when he got home and the pizza the box couldn't close, he woke up. He was like, what the hell's going on here? Yeah, he realized that, and it was like 600 Rand or 300 Rand or some ridiculous amount.
With every topping.
Like, dude, there was fish stuff. And he thought it was funny at the time. Sober him the next morning did not appreciate this. But
you could have had a nice steak dinner at 3 a.m. for that money.
Hey, dude, that's bad. That is bad. Yeah.
Okay, interesting shower thought. Thanks. I'm glad we dealt with it. Do you have any reasons to feel happy?
Yeah, man. Listen, I'm very excited for my little one. For it's becoming real now.
Consuela coming around the corner.
Because Diego's very distracting in the sense that we didn't have time to think about her, and like when we didn't have
busy,
Diego, we thought about him like, oh, he's gonna be, what's he gonna be?
Let me play him some rap music to get him down with the homies.
Yeah, you know, he played some rap music so you can get down with the homies. No,
What did you played him classical music?
we
Hey?
play classical music. Yeah.
Down with Mozart and the homies.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
The other
Beethoven and the Boogies.
the boogies. But it's now becoming real because now my wife had her baby shower on the weekend and we got clothes and presents and stuff. And now it's becoming like I'm gonna have a little girl in a little girl in the house. Yeah, sorry. And it's gonna be like
So you're really feeling it now?
I'm excited now.
We're going with a Mediterranean name, hey?
It's going to be similar to Diego's because Bianca's like, I can't call her Quiz. And
Yeah, we've had this discussion, but I mean...
Yeah, it's going to be Mediterranean.
It is going to be Mediterranean.
Mediterranean kind of... I'll make if you can guess her name, I'll give you this hat. Not this hat.
The Greg and Lucky
I thought I was wearing the Greg and Lucky hat. Sorry.
Okay, so it's official competition.
It's official competition time. It's the first competition we've ever had.
In the comments now.
In the comments now. Yeah.
Comment right now, because as soon as the baby's born, the jig's up.
So listen. So
I'd say we must close votes a week before the baby's born.
that's a good idea.
Because otherwise somebody's going to let it slip. I know you.
Yeah. It'll definitely be out before then. So let's do it right. So listen, this podcast is coming out on the 26th of April.
Day after payday.
Okay, so that's when it starts.
Okay, the competition starts.
And then it closes a week before.
The week before the birth.
Yeah, so you literally have a month because she's going to be born on the 3rd of June. So you have the whole of May.
But you can only enter by commenting here on this podcast.
On the podcast.
On YouTube. Comment with the baby's name guesses.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, Consuela is not the name. I'm gutted about that.
So say the name and say hat. And
no, just say the name.
Give me my money. Give me my money. Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm gonna submit my option right now.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, don't do it. Okay, listen. If he guesses it right, whether he guesses it right or not, I'm not gonna
show me your poker face.
Hold on. No, you're making me laugh. No, look.
Okay.
Okay.
Nadia. That's Bianca's mother's name.
It's my mother-in-law's name. No, it's not. We're not naming it after anyone.
Okay.
But I will give you this. But that
no more clues. No more
clues. Can I give you this?
Okay.
No, I can't. No.
No, please. Okay, competition time. Get them in. Greg and Lucky hat available.
Okay.
Not mine. I'm keeping mine. Lucky's giving away.
And any reasons to feel happy? Your side? Sorry, we've veered so far off.
Well, we also want to know if you've got any reason to feel happy. Let us know as well. I mean, I've spoken about work being good. I actually had such a great weekend. I went out dancing for the first time in a long time.
Yeah.
It was so cool.
Now, this is not, world of dancing. This is just white guy flailing around dancing.
Yeah. Trying to stay in my box.
Yes.
But sometimes I get out the box,
sometimes
baby.
he gets a little loose. Yeah.
Ooh. Flatly, my boy.
Yeah.
He's the only white guy who can dance. And that's also questionable.
That's very good.
So that was really good.
Oh, that's cool.
It was good to go out.
Where did you go? Did you go to the club?
A club here in Sandton called The Roof.
Someone is
branching out.
Someone is living the vida loca.
I didn't know where I was though. So
it's called The Roof.
Yeah, I think so. Anyway, very cool, very pretty picture. Actually, yeah. This will describe the state I was in. Okay. So the view was beautiful. Like you're looking on and I was like, where am I? Like I didn't, because we'd gone with other people. Like they were like, oh, come, we're going. Like I hopped in the Uber. We're like, woo.
That's a sign that you're having a good time.
No. This photo is a sign that there was a good time.
I'm going to put this photo up.
Yes, I specifically went to take this photo. That's.
I'm not going to take that. I'm not even going to take that to edit that. Just put that photo. Just show them.
No, you have to put that on there. if you're listening to the podcast, it's literally just a blur of lights. It
Yeah,
looks like those long exposure shots people take of harbors sometimes.
Yeah. Except that he didn't get it right. You got it wrong.
Yeah. I just went, yeah.
So the next morning you woke up, you thought, oh, let me see the beautiful photo.
A friend of mine lost his phone, credit card.
Hey, if phones could tell stories, bro,
I've been kidnapped.
This idiot's left me again. Damn it, man.
I'm right here in between the couch. Help me. I'm on silent.
He keeps looking for me in there. Yeah. Oh, gosh, that's funny.
We've also got some big things coming up. We are going to do some of the regulars. We've got the question crane. We've got the shit tank. We got Prince Philip top 5. He had his funeral over the weekend.
Just going to wrap it up a bit. It was his funeral over the weekend.
I actually wish he could have wrapped it up. Didn't he have 4 kids? Maybe 5?
Yeah, no, listen, he's so did you know that he was a Greek descendant?
Yeah.
So his name is Philippos, like my father-in-law, who was Greek as well.
Yeah.
Philippos, so he was royal Greek family.
Yes.
But it's crazy that he then married English and he's got like...
Haven't you watched The Crown?
No, I didn't. No.
You should watch The Crown.
Oh, is it good?
Yeah.
Is it entertaining enough to like... Because
bring the wife along. That's what I'm going to say.
No. So let me just tell you something. So my wife doesn't watch anything... I think it's called Period.
Yeah, she doesn't like period dramas.
So if people are wearing old school clothes, I was like, nope. she just shuts down, bro. Like I put on a World War II movie and I'm like, babe, we got to watch this. Like it's a beautiful story. She's like, there better be love involved in here.
Inglourious Bastards isn't a beautiful story, Lucky.
Like if I had to show her Pearl Harbor, she would go, okay, cool. There's a love story. You know what I'm saying? But I can't watch Glorious Bastards because it's this guy's beating other guys up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, and I love this, the Germans and the story. Like, no. So there needs to be love involved. So I think The Crown would work because she does love the royal family.
Yeah. She'll love The Crown.
Yeah, we should watch The Crown, yeah.
It's not all true.
Obviously.
It's fiction. But it's
I love
good.
that. It's not all true. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you.
Anyway.
Yes. Yeah.
I think it's actually really messed up because royals they all like to inbreed a lot, or they used to.
Yeah, they used to
keep the power.
They're cool. Yeah.
And his mother was Queen Victoria's sister, I think, and Queen Victoria, I think her sons were the Queen's dad. One of them.
Yeah, was Queen Elizabeth's father Richard the whatsoever?
I don't know.
Yeah, well, okay. Yeah.
George, I think it was a George.
George.
Anyway, too much royals. Let's get into a segment about another royal. For a bunch of people from a colony, we sure do talk about the colonizer a lot.
Yeah, we should.
One more thing about the Royals. So
listen,
this all started. So actually, I just want to quickly apologize on behalf of the Greg and Lucky podcast for the Greg half of the podcast. Lucky's been on this Royal train. Like he won't get off it. He forced me to watch the Meghan and Harry interview. Then we had the funeral. Now we're just nailing the coffin down.
Yes, excuse the pun.
So you were telling us about how Philip was an environmentalist in the last podcast. Now you're telling us that he was also quite hilarious.
Apparently he was really hilarious. Apparently he was, and some might say no, because he actually said some really racist stuff.
I think any 100-year-old person's going to say some things that aren't appropriate.
Yeah,
they come from a different time.
He's white and he's part of the colonizer.
Yeah.
So I've got just 5 things that he said that's really just absolutely hilarious. He had quite a sense of humor. He was straight. I think that's why Lizzie fell for him. I think she liked his earnestness about him, and he's just to the point, you know. And I think personally, Lizzie must be hilarious. That's why my goal in life, other than making a lot of money and living a good life, I want to have a beer with her before I die.
See, I told you he was on the royal train. Lizzie's going to die before you, so you're not going to make it.
I know, yeah.
You're not going to make it in time.
But yeah, here's 5 things that he said that's quite funny. But listen, there's a list of them. You can literally Google things Prince Philip has said and they'll come up. And I do want to say that if you are if you're a sensitive person, don't Google that. Because it's less than like I read it and I'm like, yeah, I mean, you're right.
It's a joke that you may have made in high school.
Yes, yeah. He's 100 years old.
20 years ago, 2001.
Like some of the jokes we made, they didn't even, they wouldn't even feature on his list.
I'm actually thinking about deleting our old podcasts. Not at the happy hour. We have another set of old podcasts from our old radio show. And at nighttime, I think you and I may have said some things that we shouldn't have said.
Do you still
I'm
have
just
it?
saying we might get cancelled.
Where is that?
It's online.
Okay.
Okay, hit us up.
So
What?
this is Prince Philip in 1992. He was in Australia, and
Nice.
somebody handed him a koala.
Okay.
Obviously, he's gone to his country that he's colonized. They want to show him the animal.
Welcome, prisoners. I am back.
and as they handed him the koala, he said, "Oh no. Oh, I might get some ghastly disease from that thing. Don't hand that to me."
I might get a ghastly disease from that thing.
Yeah, so I'm starting off light.
Well, I hope so, because I mean,
This is in 2015. They're doing a photo of all the royals, and it's like a photo for some war time. So it's all like kind of Queen Elizabeth, him, and then a lot of the wartime generals and whatnot. And the guy's walking around and he's setting it up and he's talking, and you can see him. And this is very famous. And he's looking at this photographer walking up and down and left and right, and he just says, "Just take the fucking picture." And he's yelling on his finger, "Just take the effing picture." All right.
Nice.
This is quite hectic.
I feel you, Philly. I don't like staged photos too much.
This is hectic. This is to a 13-year-old Andrew Adams. So he was meeting a whole bunch of children. He was walking, and he said to the children, speaking different things to different children, and he says to this old Andrew Adams, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" And old Andrew Adams looked at him and said, "I would like to be an astronaut." And he looked at old Andrew Adams and he said, "You're too fat to be an astronaut."
That's horrible. That's
13
hilarious.
years old, he said.
You're too fat
So
to be an
Andrew
astronaut.
Adams would now be my age, 33.
Yeah. Is he an astronaut? No. Prince Philip was right.
So this one is it was at the Royal Variety Show in 2002. Madonna performed,
Okay.
and he was told that Madonna would be she would
Main
be doing the
act or
song for the brand new James Bond movie,
Oh, yes.
Die Another Day.
Yes.
And he said, "Are we going to need earplugs again?"
Again. That's good.
Okay. Then following on that one, he saw Elton John. Okay. And he said, "Oh, you're the fellow with the ghastly car. We see it whenever we're driving to Windsor Castle."
The ghastly car.
Because Elton John he's a flamboyant man, and his car's white with pinks and whatever. Yeah. So this one's hectic. This is the final one. Things that Prince Philip has said, it's quite hilarious. He said, "When a man opens a car for a car door for his wife, it's either a new car or a new wife."
Nice.
Oh man,
Yeah.
the dude is just like, and there's a list of them. I mean, there was one we went to Canada, and he said the reporter asked him, "So, are you enjoying Canada, sir?" And he said, "We don't come here for our health."
That's hilarious.
He's like,
That's golden.
"We've got better places to do that." Like, he's just oh my Lord. Like, but I think it's. Do you think when you become that old, there is just no caring? So you're just like, I can say it. Because I'll tell you a story. So
But
my mom.
He must think he's trying to be funny. He must think he's being funny.
No. Well, I don't know. Maybe. But the thing about it, the British is that when they say they got that humor, they don't mean to be funny. It's just who they are as a society.
Better.
So my mom and my sister my two sisters are in the kitchen. I think I told you the story. Are in the kitchen. And my grandmother says, so it's my grandmother, my mother, and my two sisters. I walk into the kitchen and I say, "Good morning, everyone."
I know this story.
And I go get some stuff, and I'm like, and my grandmother's like looking at them, and I'm like getting the pots and pans, trying to make some egg for breakfast. And my grandmother says, "Lucky, aren't my daughters just beautiful?" So my sister looks at my grandma and says, "Grandma, we're your granddaughters. That's your daughter." So my grandmother looks at my sister and says, "Really? You really? Wow, you're looking tired." I just ate it out, just like yum 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 yum. Dude, I laughed.
Really? You're looking
so hard that my sister thought she was gonna be like, oh, sorry, my love. Oh, my granny just
Florida.
I had to walk out the kitchen. I was laughing so loud, like it was just like I had to leave. And my mom also laughed because she was like, oh, this woman. So I gotta take her out of here.
Actually, that's something missing in the market.
What?
There should be a lot more elderly people in comedy.
Yo,
Because they don't give a flying
give a
balloon.
rat's. And also the thing is, what are you gonna do? You're gonna cancel an old lady? They don't care. You're gonna cancel an old
I'm
man?
about to get cancelled
Yeah.
anyway by nature.
Listen, I'm done. I'm gonna be dead soon. It's okay. Yeah. So that actually would be a great, like, if you could get, so, because I'm assuming every old age home,
Parkinson's coming to Parkers.
if you could get like the funniest from each old age home, and then you're like, okay, cool, guys, Tuesday night,
A reality TV show.
bro, like old people trying to, like, and they're telling their best jokes.
Yeah. Because they've had them forever.
They've had
I
'em.
think we've on it, bro. I
Yeah,
think we're on it.
but you're gonna get a lot of dad jokes because, like,
That's okay.
yeah,
You gotta weed out.
yeah.
You gotta weed out the
Tim.
trash.
That was terrible.
No, look, and there'll be some inappropriate jokes, but that's all part of the magic.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it's big money there.
That's huge, man. We got to definitely do that. Yeah.
Just add it on to our long list of things that we won't ever do. Lucky and I never want to lie to you, but we lied to you a few weeks ago.
He lied to you.
Thanks. Thanks for having my back.
No, we did lie to you. We apologize. We spoke about the Mars helicopter that took flight last week.
Yeah, there was this
And-
beautiful photo that NASA posted, and we were like, oh, it must have come from the helicopter. It didn't. That was a satellite image, and the helicopter only took flight last week.
Yesterday. Oh, last week. Yeah, last week.
It's
yeah.
last week.
Yeah.
Whenever we give you some
apologize.
stories about things that have happened.
So the helicopter
I'm glad
took
that
flight.
you've taken on we now. That's good.
I'm back. So it's taken flight last week. It was a 45-second flight. They just wanted to see if the helicopter could do it. It did, because the problems that were is that obviously the air's thin at Mars, which means the helicopter has to spin its propellers faster. Now, we don't even know how a helicopter works. Imagine the guy that created this helicopter. He has to factor that kind of stuff into it, bro.
I saw a quick video of the whole team, and they've got this chamber where they've made the gravity replicate,
Yeah.
the atmosphere replicate Mars's atmosphere.
Yeah.
So they've done all the tests on Earth, but they were like, okay, cool, now we've got to do it. Now we got for realsies.
For realsies, yeah. Okay. One more time, for realsies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And they took it off, went up, went down, they went sideways, came back. They haven't gone very far. They took a picture.
Yeah.
And it's obviously now going to do some more adventures.
Yeah,
It
it's
is
called
the
quadrocopter.
first manned flight on another world.
That's incredible. Like the stuff we're doing now, we're living, because I mean, I really want to see aliens, I said before I die, but we're living in a time that we're seeing some amazing stuff, you know? And it's real enough, like the photos we see and all the stuff we see, it's so like that's on another planet. Like that's gangster, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when we were young, we thought 2021 was going to be futuristic as fuck. Like we could have flying cars and skateboards that elevate, and like we got none of that.
Yeah, we got a phone though. The phone's pretty forward.
Like we got a phone though, you know.
You can call people with it.
Hey, what's up? It's me, baby.
You can waste your time on apps.
Yes.
So that's huge. Well
That's
done.
huge. That's
Sorry for
huge.
lying to you.
Yeah.
Other thing that's been happening here at home in South Africa, Cape Town has been on fire.
Yeah, the Cape Town fires are crazy. I read somewhere that apparently it could be arson.
Yeah, I've heard that as well, that it could be intentional.
Why?
I don't know. I think it could be a really, really dark reason, like inequality and just being like, screw the world.
Jeez,
But that's pure speculation.
But now I see that it's burning some really like terrible historic sites.
You know,
Like,
apparently, so it burnt down like one of the oldest windmills in Cape Town that had been set up by Dutch settlers like in the 1700s. That burned down a part of a library at UCT, but I'm sure we're going to find out more as it goes on. But apparently, if the wind dies down, which it doesn't ever, then they'll be able to beat the fire.
Jeez, man. I have to say that's one thing I would love to be in. If I could, I'd like to be in a.
You'd love to be in or burn?
No, be a firefighter. Like be a not a firefighter. I'd like to be what's it called? Like an emergency firefighter. Like someone that okay, there's a fire. They need
A reservist.
A reservist. Yeah,
I think you can sign up for that.
Yeah, I think
you can even sign up to be a reservist policeman. So
then no.
My ex-girlfriend's father
Can you be a reservist
was a
billionaire?
reserve policeman. They don't call you up. Oh, we need somebody to go on the yacht this weekend. Could you please go?
Can you be a reserve?
You got to man the jet ski, okay?
Yeah. Listen, the yacht, look after it. We'll be back in 2 weeks. Guys, I will do my best.
Don't worry, I'll handle it. Just have fun and remember the caviar's in the fridge.
Yes, yeah.
So that's big, the fires that have been going on.
Yeah. That's hectic. It's really sad to see that. But I keep telling my wife about this and my family about this. But these fires keep happening in LA. They keep happening. So this one obviously they're saying it's arson. So it's a different story. But I'm talking about when the land is dry and something sparks and there's a fire and it happens. So maybe somebody smokes a cigarette and instead of putting it out like a fucking human being should, they flick it into the forest. But anyways, there was this thing, and I saw this at Varsity, man. A guy developed this thing. It's a ball. It's like a huge ball. So it's about the size of a small soccer ball.
Yeah.
Okay. And you stick it to trees. So they tie it to a tree.
Yeah.
Okay. And what it does is, where there's a flame, they created this powder that's inside of it. And it literally, the powder that's put together, when it
the
gets
flame
hot,
touches it.
the flame touches it and it pops. It literally sucks air, because obviously you can't have a fire without air. And it was all over Facebook, and I was like, why doesn't the government put these on trees, like random trees?
Because then the trees would look stupid.
No, but like you do it so you're saying, okay, listen, in case a fire happens and we're not there, this breaks out. You know, like how prevent? Like we're doing nothing. Every year there's LA fires and Australian fires. Every year it's the same year. Like January, we know. Well, we're gonna start the year off. Oh, there'll be Australian fires. There'll be LA fires. Okay, no, they have summer in June. So now, coming up now. Every year, like, come on, we got to do, surely we can do this. We just flew a bloody helicopter, for goodness sake.
On Mars.
On Mars.
I know the powder sucking air ball sounds cool. That sounds pretty impressive as well.
The powder sucking air ball. And that's the official name of the product.
Yeah.
If you want to get the powder sucking air ball, call now.
The scientist was just like, fuck it, I've taken so long to develop this. Like, call it what you want.
The powder sucking air ball. All right, okay.
And then other things, talking about air balls, soccer, football, the people are up in arms about the European Super League.
So explain this to everyone, because I just read about it last night. I didn't read up about it.
So the billionaires who haven't called you up to be a billionaire,
yes,
who own these football clubs,
yes,
these billionaires have decided that what they want to do is they want to make more money. So what they want to do is they want to create a premier, super, ultimate league of just the best teams in the world.
Okay, but isn't that what the Champions League is?
Well, the Champions League isn't that, because the Champions League allows all the other teams to get in there. Like
in the beginning.
You can fight your way in.
You can fight your way in.
And that's the beauty of it.
And sometimes you can get to there and win.
So the real problem people are angry about this European Super League
is that it's elitist.
Yeah, but also if you're a founding member of this league, you can't get kicked out for the first 10 years or something.
What?
It defeats the point of competitive sport. There's no relegation at the moment. So apparently 6 Premier League teams have signed up for it. The German teams have said, we are not participating in this, because it kind of destroys the soul of, like,
the Germans really let us down in the earlier years, but they've really come back to just... Germans, well done. You guys have just really brought it back. You are like Angela Merkel, your team, you're good. You're done well.
Yeah.
Hey?
Yeah.
So the Germans have said no.
Germans have said no.
That's great.
All the Bundesliga teams negative.
That is great.
I think...
So listen, is Tottenham in there? Because I saw something, because obviously Mourinho...
Yes, yeah. Tottenham,
Liverpool.
Arsenal, Liverpool, Man United, Chelsea, and Man City.
So those are the top 6 teams.
Yes, have all signed, say that they want to get involved in this. People saying it's not going to happen. I understand that change is good. Change is great. That these kind of things happen.
Yeah.
But in its current format, it's never ever going to exist.
I'm sorry, but that's why don't we just build a country, and only if you are really wealthy are you allowed to come to it? Like that's so stupid, man.
Well, so FIFA have got like so aggressive about it. They've said if you're a player and you play in this thing, you're not going to be able to play for your national team. So I've heard lots of things, and some people are saying, look, sometimes the power of UEFA, who run the Champions League, is a little bit bad. Like they just dictate.
Yeah, they just
and
dictate.
FIFA as well.
Yeah.
But this new league is not the way to go about it.
Yeah. It's like you're saying, no, guys, okay, we're gonna fix what's wrong here, but then you've started your own like dictatorship thing.
Yeah.
You're like, no, that's not what we meant. Like
Djokovic wanted to do that with tennis. He was like, no, I don't like the ATP anymore. Like, let's
Djokovic, the guy's number one.
Yeah. So I think ATP is the Association of Tennis Players, I think.
Yeah.
He was like, no, we need to make our own new association.
Yes, he's a dickhead. Yo, I do not dig that. He's also the one that said like, yo, women shouldn't get paid the same. You don't play like us. And everyone was like, it's 2020, dog. Are you trying to get fired? Like, are you like,
you want to get cancelled?
Yeah, like
that's how you get cancelled.
Yeah, everyone.
Actually, he survived a few cancelling.
He has
the COVID cancel.
Yeah, so
he hosted a tournament and then he got COVID-19 and then he was like, oh, rats.
You know,
it happens.
But so that's Super League. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you for telling us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hectic.
We actually got a suggestion from someone. We always want your suggestions on how you want us to run the podcast. They said maybe doing a little segment on explaining some difficult things that are happening in the world.
Yeah. Like Greg did a great job with the NFTs. Is it the
Did
NFT?
I? Thanks. I'll take that.
No, listen, I didn't the thing is, I understand it now. The way you explain it, I understand it now, and I
don't understand it. I don't understand how you can spend, a couple million rand on a tweet.
Yeah, but
that's a different thing.
It's a different thing.
Anyway, last week,
it's just another way for rich people to flex. That's what it is.
You really want to get called up as a billionaire reservist, don't you? Me too.
Listen, the world is getting smaller and smaller with technology. It just is like you can...
Oh, thank goodness. I thought you were saying it was shrinking. I was like, I haven't heard.
Aren't we though? Is the sun getting smaller or bigger? It's getting smaller.
I think the sun gets bigger before it then implodes, but it's not our problem.
We won't be here.
Yeah. I think
Elon's working on it.
Yeah, we're going to be fine.
But the world is getting much smaller with social media. I mean, that's why we are fortunate to be able to have people that watch or listen to us from crazy places in the world. Not a lot, but there's people from
Australia,
Denmark,
Canada, Europe.
The story coming out of China is really, really cool.
I would love a Chinese podcast listener.
Oh man.
Well, and if you're South African in China, please, let's call him. I want to call you.
I'd love to. That's like very early there or very late.
I don't know. We'll make a plan.
One or the other. Anyways. So the story coming out of China, and listen, we love a good story. Oh. So if you have one, any good story that you love telling that people enjoy, that
your best story.
Your best story. That's what we're looking for. So
084-442-4545.
This story coming out of China is, so this wedding's about to go down, and the groom he's met the woman that he wants to spend the rest of his life with. Everything's fantastic. The mother of the groom meets the bride to be, and she's like, she sees a mark on her hand. She says to her, hey, what's that? What's that? She goes, oh no, it's a birthmark. She goes, okay, cool. No, it's cool. It's cool. She goes to the parents and she says, listen, I just want to ask you, did you adopt this little girl? And they're a bit shocked, like, how did you know that? We didn't tell her, we did adopt her. We found her on the side of the street. She's like, oh, okay, cool. Okay. She's like, well, this is weird because that's my daughter. No. Gets better. And she's like, but you know what? It's fine. The wedding can go on because her son is actually also adopted. So she gave up her daughter. She was too young. Then she grew up and then she was living and she wanted a child and she adopted her son. And now her son is marrying this woman who's actually her daughter. Like and China has 1 billion people, bro. Like that's crazy.
You're adopted, but your adoption wasn't an at birth thing. So you kind of know, like Lucky Story is very interesting. We won't get into it all now.
Who am I?
But nobody gives a hot shit.
But where do I come from? So I've always wanted to be on a show, like a TV show, an interview, and someone's like, "So Lucky, you're adopted," and I'm like, "What? I'm adopted? Who said that?"
Mariki.
Yeah.
What do you think of that? Of the mother not telling those parents, not telling the girl that she was adopted?
So I gotta say this. I think it's.
Obviously, it always depends on different things in different situations.
Yeah. So obviously, people get told you're adopted when the child and the parents are different colors. Obviously, hey, you're adopted. What? No, crazy. What? Huh? Tell me. But I do. I to be honest with you, I don't have a stance on it. I still haven't thought about it because it's weird. I think when you're affected by it, but I don't know why. Why not tell someone? Why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not say, hey, when you're young,
a kid might act out. You've done talks with kids who have acted out, because you acted out.
I acted out because you.
But
do.
I mean, isn't it good to? It's part of your identity. I don't know. I'm not going to tell people.
No. I really don't know, and that's why it's actually good that you asked that. I have never thought about it and people have said it, and now I've never gone. I'm neither this side or that side. I don't go, oh, you should tell them, or no, you shouldn't. I actually don't know, and I don't understand why people don't. Some people probably go, I don't. Why should we tell them? It doesn't matter. They're still our child. Because adoption for me is that's why I say it. It's you 100%.
But you haven't inherited dad's gout problem, which is a good thing.
Which is a good thing, yeah. And that's why I get so upset when adopted kids throw it in there. You're not my parents. Like, no, don't do that.
I am.
Like, don't do
no,
that. Like,
they love you. They've raised you. They care for you.
Yeah. So for me, it's weird that you don't say. But I mean, I'm not there to.
So did the marriage go on?
Yeah, they married, and everything's cool. Everything's happy. But it's like a story of chance and a story of like reuniting. Like that mother and that daughter now, she will now have answers. You know, Mom, why do I when I drink vodka? You know, why does my eye tick? Oh,
that's because you had the whole bottle.
Yeah.
Supposed to have less than that.
Yeah. But I just thought such a cool story.
Yeah, that's
because you don't hear great stories.
If you haven't seen it on Netflix, watch 3 Identical Strangers. Woof.
Oh, what is it? Is it?
I'm not telling you anymore.
3 Identical Strangers.
That's the name of it.
Okay.
And I've seen a few things actually recently come out in the news, but I follow. You know, we do the happy hour to make you happy.
Yeah.
There's an Instagram account that Lucky got me started on.
Oh.
Feel Good News.
Yeah, Feel Good News.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, man.
Feel Good News. You just get fed lacquer happy stories.
And listen, they vary from like crazy amazing to just like a old man who every day gives like every Tuesday when the garbage guys come, he gives them all cold drink. He's like, thank you. And he's this like 80-year-old old man and they come and they're like, thank you sir. And it's just like spread the joy. And it's about spreading the joy. That's all it is.
And one of the stories there recently was about these 2 sisters, 36 years old, twins. They didn't know that they were twins, that they were other ones.
Yeah, when they saw each other at the high school then.
No, not at high school. Anyway, they met now, like only, and then they took a picture of their prom. They wore their hair exactly the same. They both wore sequins dresses. They looked like the same people with just different dates at a prom.
Wow.
Anyway, it's feel good stuff. I love it.
Oh man, that's good stuff.
Okay, well, I'm glad that the Chinese people got together.
That's really good, beautiful story. So so please, if you have anything, we love a good story like that. And listen, I love a scandal as well. It doesn't have to be a feel-good story. As long as it's a good story.
I can have a feel-bad story.
I'll let us know.
What if Lux was one of us? Just a schmuck like some of us. Just a guy who likes to cuss, trying to make his way through. What would Lucky do? Every now and then, we turn to those closest to us.
For guidance.
Yes, they can help you. They can give you their insight. You shouldn't walk this path of life alone. That's why every now and then we find out what would Lucky do. Sometimes I come across a saga, a dilemma, an issue, and I get your input from a man of morals.
Yes, yeah.
This one, not necessarily a moral story, but if you would do something different to Lucky, maybe you can let us know as well. You can just let us know in the comments. I have tried and searched and looked for the world's most comfortable slippers.
Oh, you obviously don't know about sheepskin slippers.
No, I do. That's the thing here, Lucky. This is why this is a saga.
They're a bit expensive, but they're great.
Look, money's no object here.
Okay.
I'm willing to throw anything at this problem.
Yeah.
It's starting to get cold in Joburg at the moment. A little bit nippy.
So I'm dressed like this.
I'm wearing a vest.
Yeah.
And I thought, let me get ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
I've got 2 pairs of sheepskin slippers. The one pair was a cheap pair, which I don't know if they're sheepskin because they smell sometimes.
Oh, okay.
And that's one of the things about the sheepskin.
sheepskins.
They say it's not going to do
They
that.
don't
It's
ever
fine.
smell.
I've got an old pair of sheepskin slippers. They're tatty. The fluff's coming out of them. The best.
Yeah.
Warm, comfortable, but now they're tired. I've had them for too long. I look at the brand. I'm like, yes, I want those, but I want the different style. Where did I get them? Place where everybody gets everything. Discam.
Obviously.
Go to Discam.
Got so much.
They got everything.
Hey?
Even prepared meals. I mean,
Yeah.
drugs, prepared meals, whatever you
Whatever
need.
you need.
And even what's that steroid stuff? Protein.
You can see that Greg doesn't go to gym. What's that stuff? Steroid stuff.
What's it called? Ripped Freak.
It's called supplements.
Oh, there we go.
That's the
Supplements.
word. That's the word you're
No,
looking
I always thought supplements were like to an exam. They give you, oh, here's your supplement to the
Supplement,
exam. Okay, so I contact the place directly. I go, look, this scheme doesn't have what I want. I want those ones. They're on your website. Bang.
Yeah.
They don't have an online shop on their website. So I email her. Orders at such and such. It's been 3 weeks. I've contacted, so they contact me back, said, yeah, cool, yeah, we can definitely do that. Gave me the prices. I was like, yes, money's no object. Yeah, I want those badly. She said, okay, cool, yeah, give me your address. We'll let you know. I was like, excellent, great. I was like, it's the Easter weekend coming up. Can we do this next week? Because I don't want them to arrive at my house and nobody's there.
Yeah.
No response. I went back, hi, I'm still interested in making this deal. No response. What would Lucky do? I've gone back one more time now, yesterday, with a, hi, please, I can't find these size 12s anywhere. If they're still available, I'd still really like them. No response.
Okay, I'm going to help you out first things first. Before I tell you what would Lucky do, first things first is you're going to leave this podcast when we're done and you're going to swing past my Discam and you're going to get yourself size 12s. They're right there. I saw them because I was like, oh, these are quite big. So size 12. Sheepskin, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're there. So just go there.
Yeah?
Can't get them because this lady's obviously wasting your time. But and I've said this many times on the podcast, but it's unacceptable that we have to go here. It said, people.
You are running a business.
It's a service industry. So my mother-in-law the other day goes, my sister-in-law bought my mother-in-law a brand new car. So she told her, listen, our cousin told her, listen, Nana, auntie, please can you help me and take me to go get my car in for a service, really new car. Anyway, surprised with the whole thing.
Oh, nice.
The guy that serviced us for this brand new car, he was unbelievable. This guy at Kia was so good, guys, that when I left, I said to Tanya, what's his name? Because 3 weeks before then, I had terrible service with Hyundai, and 6 months before then, 3 months before then, my wife had terrible service with Hyundai. The guy that sold us the car, this was broken, that didn't work, we've gone back and forth. My sister-in-law's boyfriend, he bought a brand new car. You know what happened? The car wouldn't start the first time. They came and said, we'll fix it. They fixed it, gave it back to him. The second time it happened again. The third time, you know what happened?
They gave him a new car.
The engine fell out of the car. I said, give them the car and tell them you want your money back. Apparently, legally or legal-wise, they have to have a chance to fix it. It's been in the shop now for 2 months. Greg, the service industry, like in this country, people just like, they don't want your money. And what's funny is, so this is what I'm saying is, and I say, that's why I say I hate doing this, is sometimes a tweet just helps, because it's like, I'm asking you, I want something that you have, but you're not willing to, like, you just have to reply and say, sorry, sir, we apologize, we've been busy.
Or, yeah, it's unavailable.
Like, it's
You
unavailable.
could just give me a lie and tell me to bugger off.
You could even say, sorry, sir, listen, we don't have one, but there is one at Rand Park Ridge or whatever. Maybe go to that branch. Like, that's all you have to do. It's money that you've now, and also, those shoes are what, $700?
Yeah.
They are, because I know people, like, that's a big purchase. You're not getting something for 70 Rand here. You know what I'm saying?
It's actually my Christmas present. My wife said she would buy them for me, so I was like, "This is a
cool. This is a gift. This is a big. It's yeah.
So she's still in debt though, because obviously I don't have any.
But I don't understand why companies don't go out of their way for people, bro. This guy was so amazing that I said to we've been Hyundai family. We call ourselves the Hyundai because everyone drives Hyundais. I've actually said to them, I was like, guys, I'm ready to go to Kia. My next car will be a Kia because of this guy. And I remember, like,
but just be careful, because they're related. Kia and Hyundai are homies.
It doesn't matter.
And also salesmen, it's like transfers. It's like, in rugby when Sia Khaleesi moves from Stormers to Sharks. These Oaks get moved around. Oaks, they're like, Chief made 700,000 Rand on com.
Yeah.
We want him to come sell Hyundais now.
Yeah.
then you miss out on him.
Then you miss out on him. No,
then he moves to Toyota.
But it's weird. It's like, brands, people they underestimate good service, eh? And I've said this, if I ever become rich, once I become part of that millionaires,
you're still a reservist.
I'm still a reservist. If I owned a company and somebody served, and a mate of mine did this, he had such good service from a person at 1969. When he's like, dude, I need a driver. I need someone that's going to be reliable. I was like, bro, what about that? Dude, he took this guy, took him from there. He's like, he said to me, what is your salary? And he doubled it. And he was like, he now works because this guy's trustworthy. He's reliable. He's a good person. He can speak to people. That's all you want.
If you are starting out in the workforce, there's no better way for you to shine above your colleagues than just being exceptional at what you like. Service, just being like, and accountable. Oh, sorry, I made a mistake. That's cool. My bad. I didn't mean to drop a million rands at the chemicals on the factory floor.
Saying sorry or apologize. I'm sorry. That also goes along. People underestimate that. Listen, I'm really sorry. Like they say that people, instead of not knowing the answer, they'll lie. No, just listen. I've got to be honest. I don't know that answer.
Give me 5 minutes. I'll Google it.
Yeah.
And I'll let you know.
Done. Sorted. Yeah.
No, actually, it's CH4. No. That's not. It's like no.
Okay, so that's So what would Lucky do? Lucky would kill
Lucky
them.
would tweet.
Lucky would take a gun and shoot them down.
Yeah, and just say
So another thing I want to know what Lucky would do. Nothing really irritates me more, and I don't know why. And maybe it's happened to you. But if you're watching a show with your partner or movie, maybe I can say I chose it.
Yeah.
And my partner's sitting on their phone.
Oh. So my partner also does this. Okay, and I get angry, but me and you,
like appreciate what somebody spent hours to create this.
Yeah, so me and you, I also say this, me and you watch movies differently. We
care.
We like everything about it. It's not just the story. It's the way that it's shot. It's who wrote it. It's, oh my God, I gotta tell you this.
Okay, well hold on. So is this what Lucky would do? You slap a phone out of hand?
Now sometimes
you give her the eyes.
No. It's very simple.
You send her a message.
No.
Are you enjoying the movie?
No, you just go, pause. You just wait. And she's like, oh no, I'm watching. Oh, were you? Okay. Oh, so
it didn't look like it. Okay, what are you going to tell me?
I got to. So
it's another segment. Lucky loves watching shit.
So I've been burning through my playlist on Spotify. So I'm like, yo, you know what? I really need
new trefs.
New trefs, whatever. So I'm like, man, what's Limp Bizkit getting up to? What's Fred Durst getting up to?
Bold strategy.
You know?
Yeah.
What's he doing? So I'm thinking this in my head. Anyways, the universe obviously hears me.
They say you never have an original thought. I think that probably was the most original thing anybody's ever thought.
What's Fred Durst up
In
to?
2021.
Yeah.
What's Fred Durst
So
doing?
anyways, the universe hears me. So anyways, I ended up getting onto Offspring, brand new album, 2021, out. Amazing. Really good.
I've heard it. It's questionable.
The intro track, that's so good. Anyways, so I go, okay, cool. Forget about the Fred Durst thing. I sit out here the other day, I'm watching TV. I turn the TV on and I'm looking for a movie to watch. I come across a movie and it's the premise is John Travolta is a fan and he's hunting what's the guy who played Stan in Eminem's video?
I don't know.
Kevin Sauer or something.
Okay.
So John Travolta is the fan. So I go, oh, okay, who directed this? Press I, Fred Durst. I'm like, no, man, what's
In 2021.
2021?
Tell me you didn't watch it.
So I go, IMDb. Fred Durst has done, he's a director now.
He directs movies.
He directs movies.
What,
yo.
like 4-star action movies?
Dude.
Shitty 4-star action movies.
Greg.
If you don't know who Fred Durst is, lead singer of Limp Bizkit, I think he got cancelled at one stage even for being an asshole.
So the movie's called The Fanatic. He was the
4.1.
music department for Real Steel. Soundtrack for End of Days. Director for The Education of Charlie Banks.
Starring, what's his name?
The guy from Social Network.
Yeah. I'm trying to get his name.
Dude, he directed.
Jesse Eisenberg.
Dude, he directed that, bro. He's a proper director.
Good for him. Well done, Fred.
No.
You know, sometimes you got to know when to give it up. Greg had lucky bang on with the podcast. Fred Durst, he gave up music, went into directing.
Okay, no, so bartender at house, yeah.
Okay.
So like, I mean, that's pretty like, what? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, Fred Durst was a massive star in the 90s, like huge star in the 90s. So I was like, so I just wanted to let you know, like, if you wanted to know what Fred Durst was up to, Lucky's got you. Everyone's like, no one cares.
You can't have a worse time than when a close friend sits you down and says, man, I got to tell you about this freaky dream I had. No one gives a hot shit about what your dreams were. Your brain trying to connect things weirdly in the closet of sleep.
I don't know why I'm thinking about all these weird things. I mean, like this whole Fred Durst, I mean, that's weird. That's strange. I mean, whoever could. But like I dreamt about Mikey Schultz. Now, if you are not South African, you don't know who this person is, but he's like a big time gangster in South Africa.
I think he pretty much admitted to killing someone.
He killed Cable. So there's a book called Killing Cable or whatever. So he's a big...
He was hired as a hitman.
Yeah, as a hired as a hitman. So I had this weird dream that I was interviewing Mikey Schultz.
Oh, yeah.
And he was he changed and he's given up crime.
Okay.
And he's now a new man and he wants to be forgiven and he's sorry to everyone. And it was the strangest thing. Like we were on the bank of the Vaal, like in this like beautiful setting, like the Oprah setting. And we were sitting there and he was telling me about like, yeah, you know, he's done some really bad stuff, but he's a new man now and he wants to enter the working world and do honest things and do it. And I'm like, I woke up and I was like, why am I dreaming of this strange man who I have no connection to, don't know him. I mean, the closest connection to him I have is I'm mates with a rugby player from 1992 called Bullet, who's James Dalton. That's his cousin. But I don't, like, even James and I haven't spoken in years, probably 5, 6, 8 years, probably.
Like he is friends with everyone. Yeah, that is weird.
It's a very strange dream.
Who else would be on your top list of Oprah-like Vol interviews to have?
Obviously the Queen.
Jet ski in the background.
Hey, sorry, we're trying to film. Do you know who this is? He'll kill you.
So she will kill you. She'll get you killed.
She'll kill you. Yeah.
Okay, so Mikey Schultz, Lizzie.
Lizzie. Obviously Eminem. Obviously. But Eminem and I would unpack. That'll be like a 7-hour interview. I would unpack things. Just you know, get it down.
Yeah.
To the who is Marshall? No.
Just leave me alone.
Not Slim Shady. Who's Marshall? Yeah. I'd really.
Okay. So those would be your top 3.
Oh, top 3. No, obviously Mikey Schultz. No, I don't. That's not, no. But Lizzie, Marshall. Oh man, people are always like, "Oh, Nelson Mandela." I'm like, nah.
He's dead. Cuck interview.
Yeah.
Okay, so who else? Who else is it? Lizzie, Eminem, one more person.
Ooh, I'd like to interview Vladimir Putin.
Oh, Vlad.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah.
Like, you're running again.
Tell me about the dictatorship, and when are you releasing the book? How to be a dictator with Vlad.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think because,
How many people have you poisoned?
like and also you'd have to be very like, because you'd ask him, but then you don't want to be poisoned. And you're like, and as you say, you're like, how many people have you poisoned? And then you're like,
He swaps cups with you. If you've got an idea of how to run a better slipper business than a certain company, you'd need to sell it to us, like on Shark Tank. And we wouldn't invest because Lucky's only a reserve billionaire.
Yeah.
But when he becomes the real deal,
oh man. I think I'm going to play the lotto tonight.
good luck.
Yeah. If I just want to let you know that if I won, I wouldn't tell you for a year. I would die inside because I'd want to.
I'd notice.
Would you though?
Yeah.
Why? I don't have a new car.
We wouldn't be having this low-fat milk.
Low-fat milk isn't cheaper.
It tastes cheaper. Okay.
Oh my god.
It is time for Shit Tank.
Gosh, okay.
It's like Shark Tank, but we have to sell each other things that we don't like. If you'd like, we can also sell you something. So you can let us know. Whatever it is, we'll do our best. We'll do our research. You can let us know. 084 442 4545. We'll try to sell something. In this bowl, a list of things Lucky doesn't like.
And Greg's going to have to sell it to me. Let's see what I got there.
Okay.
What I got.
I don't know your English. Dietins? Dietitians? Dieting.
Dieting, it's a G, sorry.
No, that's not. Oh, that is a G. Looks like an S.
Yeah.
Okay, dieting. You hate dieting. Okay, cool. Give me 1 minute. Tell me why you hate dieting.
Yo, listen, dieting is... you have to change up your entire routine of eating, of like the stuff that you like. Like, I love, first comes my family, friends. Actually, no. Family, then bread, then friends. That's how much I love bread. Bread is...
you love the liquid form of bread so much as well.
Exactly. Like, bread is so good and so delicious. And every time I eat it, I feel so like... And dieting, dude, I'm doing it for the first time ever. Every single time that I've gone to like okay, cool, I'm going to start like doing a new regime, or I'm doing CrossFit, or I'm running or whatever. I never dieted. I decided I'll rather work harder and not diet. Now I'm at a point now where I can't train every single day anymore. My body won't allow for it. So dieting, let me try it out. And oh my Lord.
Okay, give me a minute there.
Go.
Dieting is important. It's even in its name, the word die. If you don't diet and you just eat frivolously, you will die.
Okay.
So sometimes we all have to show a little bit of self-restraint.
Yeah.
They say too much of a good thing can become a bad thing. That's exactly it. That's why you sometimes need to diet. You know, taking care of your meals and just making sure that you're healthy and happy means that Consuela and Diego will get to see their dad not be obese and can't fit out the door, and then people will laugh at you. No, that's true.
Yeah.
And then imagine the emotional damage.
Yeah.
The cost of dieting, I have to buy healthy food. The cost of therapy, that is through the roof, my friend.
Okay.
So that's why it's worth dieting every now and then.
Yeah.
With a healthy exercise, balanced diet, you won't die. That's the kick. Only right at the end will the end really come to you. So I'd say also, you can prep your meals. I mean, how much fun is that? I fucking hate dieting. I think dieting is, it's the worst thing
Ever.
Yeah, because the trick is that it's never over. It's not like I'll diet now and then it stops.
Yeah.
It's not like, like at school, I work hard, I pass the exam, I'm done.
Yeah.
Dieting is a constant
forever.
drain, grind on your soul.
Yeah. Like, why can't delicious food be healthy?
Well, it can be. It just requires more
diet
effort.
people be like, but they are. That's why you got to eat plant-based. You're like,
Why do you have a lazy eye all of a sudden? Oh, that's just an iron deficiency that I've got now.
yeah. Yeah, no, dieting is...
Oh, good luck, man. I'm sorry, I couldn't sell it to you because
listen, you did the diet thing was clever. I got to give you that was a good sell. That was a good sell.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, for someone that has never and will probably never diet, pretty impressive.
Thank you. Kaka! It's time to wrap up the podcast with the question, Craig.
Yes, one question just to wrap it up. And this one, over the weekend, I was doing chatting about first weird, awkward dates. And somebody sent
Like he does
me,
breakfast on East Coast Radio from 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock Saturdays and Sundays.
and this person sent a message saying, "Hi, Lucky, I went on a first date with a guy. He picked me up. We parked the car near the restaurant, and as we arrived, he said he had forgotten his wallet in his car. He said I should just run in, order
some drinks.
Get us some drinks in the meantime, and then he'll be right then. He'll be in. He never came back.
Oh, that's brutal. Oh, the dating world can be so brutal.
Do you reckon he picked up and he was like, "This is not for me"?
Yeah, not for me. What's the most brutal thing that you've seen happen on a date?
So
Or in the dating zone?
I know that I'm not a high numbers when it comes to the 0 out of 10, but I went up to a girl once and I was like, "Hi, sorry, listen." She'd come out the bathroom and I was trying to tell her something about that's on her shoe, and I said, "Hey, sorry, listen," and she said, "Sorry," and I said, "What?" I said, she said, "No, me." No. Nope.
And she had toilet paper on her shoe.
And she had toilet paper on her shoe, and I was trying to tell her, "Listen, no," but
She thought you were trying to mack her.
She was like, no, I'm gonna wait for somebody else to come along. I said, "Okay, all right, good luck, bitch."
That is brutal.
Yeah,
That's straight to the face.
Listen, it hurt.
No.
though. I have to be honest, it hurt. And listen, the thing is, I have gotten many no's. That's why I'm so resilient.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
you pull the hard skin.
once you've been through a lot of no's, what's another one?
Instead of calloused hands, you've got a calloused heart.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can handle the heartbreak.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the most brutal one I've seen, I think it was like a New Year's Eve. And, I hate this. Maybe because I was also, my heart wasn't calloused enough, maybe.
Yeah.
But everybody, it's New Year's Eve and they kiss at midnight.
Kiss at midnight.
I saw this this chick went like, whoa, and then turned to his mate and hooked up with his mate, and it was just like, I've had we were resilient as youngsters, right? No, I wasn't. That's why I didn't try much.
Yo,
Rejection hurt too hard.
bro. I think I went in for a lunge and the chick was like, no.
I won't be doing that now.
Yeah.
In COVID times, you don't go for lunches anymore.
COVID times, like, you gotta be sure. Like, you gotta be.
Hey, baby, I'd like for us to go for a test.
Yes.
An HIV test? No, a COVID test.
baby. Damn.
Before I talk to
and
you.
also, if you're saying an HIV test, maybe you should get tested. You nasty ass.
No, well, maybe she's a free person.
Yeah. All right, so that's it for the show. We're gonna do it again next week.
Yes, thank you so much for joining us for the happy hour, and have a great one whenever you listen to this.
Cheers.